Namaste, hello and welcome back to another video on Hamsavahini, Vajraasthra. I'm Awhona and today's video is going to be about my TBR for Mermaid Marathon as well as a part of the TBR for 71 Days at Sea project. Now, Mermaid Marathon is a 2-week readathon which has been created and hosted by Maci from the Bright Side Girl. I'll leave a link to her announcement videos as well as all her other recommendations videos in the description box below and link it in the overhead cards above. Now, 71 Days at Sea is my personal project which I'm synchronizing with 3 readathons, one of them being Mermaid Marathon. So today I'll be talking about the books which I have chosen for Mermaid Marathon as well as for 71 Days at Sea project. So do please join me further in this video.
Feel the sea breeze, morning light, whispers of the waves. Sand so soft beneath our toes, blue horizon glows. Oh, the ocean calls us in.
So now let's come around to the books that I plan on reading. Now this year Maci has come up with a very interesting theme which is mermaids versus pirates. So there are separate challenges for mermaids, there are separate challenges for pirates. So we can either become a mermaid or we can become a pirate, or we can do both of them. So what I have done is I have books which are mainly based and focused on mermaids, sirens, etc. But there are a few prompts which do overlap with pirates as well, so I have included them. Also, most of these books are for Mermaid Marathon, but they are also part 1 for my 71 Days at Sea project. So now let's come around to the books. So the first book that I'm reading is Sing Me to Sleep by Gabi, Burton, and as you can see, it's a beautiful cover. So this fulfills the prompts, the mermaid prompts, blue book and girl near water. So the prompt is girl in water, but as you can see this is a girl near water, so I included that for the prompt. And for the pirates prompt, it includes a book with a map, so it's got a nice big map over here of the kingdom. The storyline is that it's a siren-based deep-sea fantasy, and we have the main protagonist whose name is Saoirse and her younger sister, who are sirens, but they live in a kingdom where existence of sirens is fatal, and hence they have to hide their identity. Now, our main protagonist, Saoirse, is an assassin and spy by the cover of the night, and she is the personal bodyguard of the crowned prince of the kingdom by the day. So the prince is actually now given a task by the emperor to hunt for a very dangerous assassin who is posing a threat to the existence of the royals, which had happened before, because apparently in this kingdom it was the sirens who were the rebels, and they had formed the resistance, and they were harming the royal family. So this was half a century ago, but it has resurfaced, and it so happens that our main protagonist is a personal bodyguard of the crown prince undercover, and she has to hide her identity. So the prince is hunting for an assassin who is trying to become a threat to the royal family, and our main protagonist has to assist the prince undercover to help discover this assassin. And also there's a romance which is brewing between the prince as well as this main protagonist called Saoirse, and this is what the story is about. Now this is part 1 of a duology, and I don't know when part 2 comes out, but I believe it will be towards the end of this year. I will try and mention the date over here below, so that in case if you do read this book, you can also keep up with part 2 of this book. The second book which I'm reading is also siren based, and this is A Song Below Water, Bethany, Morrow, and this fulfills the prompt. It's a blue book, and this is called Girl Underwater. And this story is about 2 friends who are, one who is keeping her siren identity undercover, and the other is struggling with her family and the demons of her past. And both are fast friends, and they are both in high school junior year. unfortunately, there's a very strange incident which comes up, wherein their favorite fashion icon is murdered, and her real identity is revealed as a siren, which creates an uproar in the town they live in. And unfortunately, one of the friends who is the siren undercover lets out her voice accidentally, and she now has to cover it up, or she's discovered. Something of the sort happens in the story, and both of them have to try and manage and save each other's and watch each other's back, so as to ensure that they can get through the chaos which the town is in. So this is what the story is all about. And the third book which I'm reading is also based on siren, and it's a deep sea fantasy. So this is To Kill a Kingdom by Alexandra Christo, and the prompts which it fulfills, the mermaid prompts which it fulfills, it's a blue book, and it has a kingdom which is set at sea, and the pirate prompt which it fulfills is, first, it is set on a ship, and second, because there is a reference of a prince who is going on a ship to rescue a drowning woman, and there's also a sword on the cover, as you can see over here. So it fulfills both the mermaids as well as the pirates prompt. And the story about this is that there is this siren royalty princess who's very good at taking out the hearts of princes, and or let's say murdering princes and killing them. And she has around 17 hearts of various princes of various kingdoms buried in her chambers, and she is given a task by the sea queen, because of which she has to be this royal princess has to be cursed, and she has to grow legs, and she has to go and rip out the heart of the crowned prince of a kingdom, who happens to be a threat to the entire siren community. And the prince in question is actually a siren hunter, so he wants to hunt sirens and destroy the entire existence of this species. So our main protagonist is already cursed. She has to somehow go and ensure that she can bring out or rip out the heart of the prince, and this is what the story revolves. So these are three siren based fantasy that I'll be reading for Mermaid Marathon, and this will be a part of my 71 Days at Sea project. Now the next book on my TBR is Tides by Betsy Cornwall, and as you can see, it's a beautiful cover. So here we have the prompts: girl in water on the cover, set on an island, takes place during the summer, and almost a blue book. So the synopsis of the story is that there is a brother and a sister. The brother has recently earned an internship in marine biology, and he has his younger sister who's interested in drawing and painting, and they both go to an island cottage to live with their grandmother and spend their summer. On the island, they meet this mysterious girl who is drowning, and the brother saves this or rescues this drowning girl, and he discovers that she is almost of the age of the, or between the age of the brother and the sister, and they become good friends. But this girl is very mysterious. She has a very close-knit family, and they have their own secrets, and the brother and the sister start discovering the secret. So this is what this book is about, or the story is about. Now the next book on my TBR is Monsters Born and Made by Tanvi Berwah, and this fulfills a couple of prompts from the pirate section as well. So the mermaid prompts which it fulfills are that it is set on an island, it is a blue book, it is set during the summer, and it has a kingdom at sea. And the pirate prompts that it fulfills is that it is a book with a map, and it has got a summer setting. So this is a South Asian fantasy, and there are three siblings over here. So two of the siblings earn their living on this island kingdom by capturing sea stags called or ocean stags called Mary stags, used by the kingdom, which is famous for their glory race, in which they used these Mary stags to win. But during this particular year, they are unable to catch any of these stags, and therefore, to ensure that the medical expenses of the youngest sister, who is chronically ill is fulfilled. One of them has to enter this glory race, and the problem is that although the glory race is open to all, but will a low caste girl coming from a very poor family be able to win this glory race, and what all she has to sacrifice and gain during this particular race. So this is what the story is about. It's very interesting, and I absolutely love the cover. So this is a ocean stag on the cover. So that is one of the other books that I would be reading. The next book on my TBR is by Frances White, and this is A Voyage of the Damned. This cover is absolutely gorgeous. I love the gold work on it. So this fulfills the prompts from the mermaid as well as from the pirates. So two prompts on the mermaids are, first it's a blue book, and second it has a kingdom at sea. And on the pirates prompt, it fulfills a book with a map, and it is set on a ship. So here we have a royal ship which is on a voyage for 12 days to the famous Goddess Mountains, and this particular ship has 12 heirs to 12 very strong provinces. Each heir has a very powerful magical ability called a blessing, except one. Now this is the only one who is the odd one out, and it so happens that there is a chain of murders which is taking place, and one by one all the heirs of these provinces are being murdered, and it falls upon this non-magical heir to discover who the murderer is and unravel the mystery. So this is while on the voyage to the Goddess Mountains and back. So this is what this story is about. It's almost like a mysterious murder mystery, and it's also got magic in it. So those are few of the books which I'll be reading for Island Prompt as well as for Set on a Ship. So those are the few books that I will be reading. There are other books which I do have on my TBR, but I will not be sharing them over here right now. There are a few books which are also coinciding with another readathon, which is a month-long readathon, which I am participating in as well, which is Jane Austen July, which has mermaids in it as well, and it is based on the Navy of the Regency era as well as Pirates of the Regency era, but I'm not including them in this TBR because this is going to make the video very long. It is already stretched a lot. So I will be wrapping up this video over here. I'll be revealing more books on my Instagram challenges, and which are also part of my 71 Days at Sea project as well. So do stay tuned for them. And after I finish this readathon, in my wrap up, I'll be trying and appending all my Instagram challenges in my final wrap up video. So that's all I have for you today. I will see you very soon with my video for my Jane Austen July TBR. Along with, which is also synchronizing with my 71 Days at Sea, and it has a few books which overlaps with this particular readathon. So do stay tuned for that, and have a very good reading week ahead, and I'll see you next week. So till then, take care and namaste.